The MXoN qualifying race kicked off at Teufelstal, the 67th edition of the FIM Motocross of Nations, and it was Brett Metcalfe of Australia who rounded out the first turn. Ryan Dungey was just behind him in second, but the Frenchman Gauthier Paulin was not so fortunate. He fell at the back and would have to work through the field. Number 55, Valentin Guyot, was in third place for Switzerland, ahead of the number 1 of Max Nagel. But as the race went on, Nagel just started to drop back. Tony Cairoli didn't make a great start, and he was able to force his way through. He got onto the rear wheel of Tommy Searle, and these two would battle over third and fourth place. Metcalfe, though, started to come under pressure from Ryan Dungey of Team USA in the closing stages of the race, got to within about a second and a half, 2 seconds of the Australian. But on the final lap, though, Brett Metcalfe was able to hold his nerve and go on to take victory in the MXoN qualifying race ahead of Dungey. In MX2, it was Dean Ferris, another Australian, down the inside on his Yamaha, that stormed into the lead ahead of the number 20, or the number 2 of Ken Roczen, who stormed around the outside for Germany. Those two would go wheel to wheel in the opening stages of the race. Number 2, Ken Roczen of Germany, the defending champions, and the 29 of Dean Ferris. Jose Butron of Spain, the number 74, was in third place, but he'd got the number 32 of Alexander Tonkov to deal with, and also Jake Nichols, 23. That was a great little battle going on. Also, Eli Tomac didn't make a great start, the number 8 American. He eventually got himself up to 8th by the end of the first lap and was in this battle for third place through all the remainder of the race. Jeremy Van Hoorbeek of Belgium got himself up into third position with a pass on Butron, but Jake Nichols also thought he'd gone through, had to settle, but it was Roczen who won ahead of Ferris and Van Hoorbeek of Belgium. The final qualifying race of the afternoon saw the MX Open guys, 450s again, and once again an Australian down the inside, Todd Waters, but it wasn't long before Clement de Sal was storming into the lead. Justin Barsham got himself into second before the end of the first lap, ahead of Dennis Ulrich, and the number 30 of Todd Waters was in fourth place, but was never really too far away and looking for an Australian 1, 2, 3 in terms of the individual qualifying races. Sean Simpson, 24, was on the charge, but Nikolai Larsen of Denmark crashed out of 8th place and would not rejoin, knowing that the first 2 scores from the teammates of his would be good enough for them to qualify well. Todd Waters, though, started to close in on Ulrich in the closing stages of the race. So too did Tenno Leok. Tenno Leok actually started in 8th position, found his way past Ulrich. Eventually he came home in third place, did the Estonian, but the flag went out to Clement de Sal of Belgium. Barsha was second, Leok was third.